to this thing. Welcome back to the Chick and the Duck podcast with myself, Rye, and my brother Micah, where we talk about anything and everything regarding culture, but mostly movies. Um, oh, Micah, how are you doing? How's the day?
Good,
Good.
doing good.
Yeah.
Um, I think. I mean,
How's the job stuff?
yeah. I just interviewed for the St. George one yesterday or whatever.
Design.
No, uh, just general.
It's a general job.
It's
Gotcha.
it was just a general interview. So she
Okay.
pushed my application to like the data analysts
Mm,
and marketing team.
okay.
So, we'll see. She said it'll probably get back to me like end of next week.
Nice.
Um, so yeah, there's that. And then I've just been applying to even more jobs and still heard nothing from the one dude.
Really?
Um, yeah,
You
so I don't know
interviewed?
what the deal with that. I already reached out to him once,
Oh,
and now
weird.
it's been like a week and a half probably since then,
Yeah,
two
that's
weeks maybe.
that's weird.
So fun times.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
real
reach out
fun.
to Costco chick that dad knows about jobs there. So
Mm,
see what happens with that, I guess.
right. Gotcha. Interesting. Very, very
Yep,
interesting.
yep. So yeah, doing that. Sent I like it was funny when we were deciding movie of the week or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I sent you all those uh the movies I was watching or whatever.
Yeah, you're planning on watching?
And then then I ended up watching uh literally like none of the ones that I hadn't watched yet.
I can see that.
I watched one movie after that and then I didn't get to watch anything else except for Ocean's 11 after that. So I guess I watched Ocean's 11 or whatever,
Right.
which was on my list. But yeah, because I got busy. So
You got
I was
busy?
doing some things. What's up?
Oh, yeah, I was at you were doing some things.
Mm, your thing is
What?
skipping around like crazy.
Mine is?
Yeah, yours was.
Am I good now?
I mean, your voice is delayed by like half a second, but yeah,
Okay.
it's. But before it was like robotic, glitchy, kind of
Oh, well, I'm not on my normal
freezing, not
I'm not on my
hearing
normal
most of it.
Wi-Fi.
Yeah, but um, yeah. Then I got busy or whatever. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
that I was like doing applying for jobs. I've been designing things to like post and then put on my portfolio. I was redesigning my portfolio website because I didn't really like how it looked.
Mm.
Um, that kind of thing, and then um, trying to plan a proposal.
Just
So
gonna go out and say it. I guess she doesn't listen to this.
she doesn't listen to this, and it'll be out. Like you can just
Next, yeah,
wait till Thursday to put it
Thursday.
out, and there's no
Yeah,
chance
like,
she'll listen to it then. So
if she wants to.
um, yeah, which it's like hit or miss. She's listened to like I feel like two in the past 6 months.
It's funny.
So I don't feel like it's a good chance that she does, but just in case. But yeah, so I was like trying to figure out where to get a ring here because like
Hmm.
it's not like just go to Shanko, which
Right,
is like would have been ideal, you know. But
right.
so trying to figure out that and figure out what uh she actually wants
Hmm.
for sure
Right.
before I went out and bought it. And
Hmm.
then yesterday I talked to Nick and then
Oh, you called him
um
and asked. Did you ask for his good old blessing?
oh yeah, I
How
was
was
like,
that?
well, it was good. They were like, yeah, we're really excited.
Good. I'm really glad.
Super
That's
huge.
great.
So yeah, I was just like, yeah, it's a bummer, but can't really wait. till I get there to talk to you because I need to start planning
Is
with
he
you.
fine with that?
Yeah, he's like, I understand.
That makes
Um,
sense.
he's appreciative of the call also.
Of course, I would
Um,
imagine.
so yeah, I did that, and then later in that day, like afternoon, we went to this place that mom like overheard people talking about this jeweler, so that he was
Mm-hmm.
like great or whatever, and they were talking about lab grown diamonds, which is what I wanted to get. They're like
Mm-hmm.
half the price, which is nice.
Mm-hmm.
And so we went there. I mean, he had like nothing in stock,
Mm.
and so he showed me like this one diamond, um, and was like flipping through a book of settings and bands and stuff. So it was all 2D, and it was like really hard to look at and visualize. And he basically just talked like an absolute, diamond nerd,
Yeah.
talking about all the clarity and color and different
Uh-huh.
things. Like, sure, bro,
That's great.
whatever.
Did mom go with
So
you
then
or were you by yourself?
yeah, mom and Elijah both went.
Oh, that's
Um,
cool.
yeah, and then so we went out in the car, and I was trying to figure out what to do, and then I was like, well, let's just go to this other one that's in town and
Mm-hmm.
see what's up. I was like, this one looks bigger. So the Dave's jewelry guy, his store looks massive, and then the inside's like the actual display is like nothing. He
Gotcha.
doesn't carry like anything in stock. He was like, I could get you diamonds to look at like in a day or two.
Mm.
Um, but he doesn't keep them in stock. So then we went to the other one, which was a lot more traditional.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and the chick who helped me was way more helpful.
Gotcha.
And yeah, so then I ended up you know, with a setting and band that I liked and anybody would like, and then ended up with I had to go with the smaller uh diamond because the all they had was they had a 1 carat and then a 110 or something like
Mm-hmm.
that.
Yeah.
And the 110 was like way bigger,
Mm-hmm.
but super dark and ugly, unfortunately. So,
Right.
and then they couldn't get a different diamond in before I was leaving. So
Gotcha.
went with that with the clear one that was slightly smaller,
Mm-hmm.
and um, you know, paid paid some money.
Paid some money for it. Yeah, we don't need to say how much.
Yeah.
Um, that's cool. Now you're
Yep.
planning. Was it okay? Jenna asked me this, and I was like, because obviously we've talked about it, but you're like this summer. But was it kind of like sudden? You're like, I'm gonna do it now, kind of.
Well, yeah, we like talk about it all the time, but then it was like, um, so I really didn't want to, you know, not talk to him in person, that kind of thing.
Right.
So I never thought that I would do it right now, which
Uh-huh.
I mean, my plan forever was to do it during this trip, but then that
During the.
changed or whatever when, you know, we talked about it like the last time I was visiting Washington, and uh, you know, there was like hesitations with how to like whether we should start right now doing that kind of thing, um,
Mm-hmm.
or whatever. And
Yeah.
so then didn't end up talking to him that trip, and so I was like, well, this was like a week ago. I was like, well, if I don't like do it now, like I could
Yeah.
talk to him over this trip, but then if I do that, I'm not gonna be able to propose over this trip, and then
Uh-huh.
um, the next time I'm like in a scenario where I can propose to her with like the people that she wants to be there
Never.
after and that kind of thing is like in a long time.
Thanksgiving or Christmas.
And then that point, it's like she doesn't want to do a short engagement,
Because
like
she's
planning
got
everything
school.
and go to school.
Yeah.
And so, which like makes sense. It's like her
Yeah.
last year. Um, so I was like,
Of
I don't
course.
want her to be stressed or anything. So I was like, well, so I guess I'll just choose to be stressed right now and try to
Hey,
figure
a
out a
week
proposal in a week.
a week of stress is better than your future wife being stressed for an entire whatever 6 months or whatever.
Yes. So
Yeah.
yeah. So that's kind of how it came to be happening right now is like, if it doesn't happen now, I don't know when it would get to happen.
Right.
Um, it'd be a lot more complicated. So
That makes sense.
yeah, now doing it now. Um, obviously can't say when a wedding would be
Hmm.
at the moment, but
Next
uh,
summer.
yeah, I can pretty much guarantee it'll be June. That's like what we
Gotcha.
mostly always talk about.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice. Do it during VBS, please. Like morning time, like for 5 days. Like, oh
It would just have to be, yeah, around that time. I can
yeah,
just we'll do like bachelor party right before it, and so that'll take the day, and then uh
yeah.
you have to be there because obviously you're the best
Well,
man, so you have to be there,
hey,
at least a few days before.
you gotta ask me, dude.
Oh, I have to ask you. Okay, I'll just tell Elijah he can be the best man then.
Dude, I got Will Friedle to ask you. Come on, dude.
I know, I know.
No, that's great. No, yeah, obviously we'll plan a cool bachelor party. Um, do you know who would be like in your like how many people would be in
That's
your
the
party?
problem.
Because it's Micah, you
She
don't
wants too many people.
like you have friends and obviously everybody likes you, but like I feel like you don't have like
That many people I would
this
care to have my
endless
wedding.
amount of people that you would want. Obviously, you have
Yeah, I
close
mean, I
friends.
can tell you who I would want in my wedding.
Because okay, here's the me, Elijah, Jackson, Hi,
Possibly.
um, anyone in St. George that I don't like, maybe someone in St. George, but I don't think so.
No.
Blake,
Yeah, Blake would obviously be
you're
in
gonna
it.
have two children, which I
Yeah.
love. So
Well,
good.
I mean, he'll be like, how old is he now? He's like, I think he's 12. So he'll be like
13.
13, 14.
Yeah, and Elijah will be like 10,
So Blake
almost
won't really
10.
be a kid anymore,
That's true. That's so
which is
weird.
weird to think about.
And
But
then Ellie or Kylie's boyfriend, maybe Grant.
yeah, Grant. Yeah.
Grant. Okay. That okay.
So
Well,
yeah, it's you, Elijah, Blake, Jackson, Grant. That'd be like my five. And
yeah.
possibly Carson.
Okay. Gotcha.
I'd be fine with that too.
Gotcha.
But
Interesting.
yeah. So, but
But who
yeah,
knows
I
what
might have
what?
to like scrap people.
Oh, like Corson Crovell.
Yeah, Crevel.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, yeah,
No, yeah, you'd have to get some because I only had five, which was m- money. It was great.
yeah. It's like that's there just is not. It's just not possible that you need more people than that.
Well, I just got two sisters.
So okay, yeah, Kylie, Ellie. Then she wants Ava, Claire. I think
It's her friends in St. George.
no, those are
Her
cousins,
cousins. Oh God. Good.
sisters. So
Okay. Okay.
that's four, and
Yeah.
then Tyra. That's our friend in St. George.
So you're
It's
hoping
like
for
her best.
that.
That's like one of her best friends. And
Yeah.
so, like, well, no, she will be in there, but that's like call it good.
Yeah,
But then
like
there's like other people that she wants in it that I'm just not even like gonna
not
talk about.
everybody
And
not
I'm
everybody
like,
needs to be in it.
they just don't know.
I
So
s-
I'd
I
be
just
cool with that.
yeah. It'd
Maybe
be
I'm
nice.
blanking on someone that does need to be in, but I don't think so.
Yeah. That
Oh,
makes
I
sense.
guess no, I am Lauren. So six.
6. That's still not
So
bad.
yeah,
But
it should be six. It better be six. More than six, that's like just crazy.
I knew someone that just got married. They had 10.
Yeah, dude,
And
that's
I'm
just
like, I just
wild.
don't
Like
I
they're
just
not
don't
even like a group like you're just like you're actually a crowd. You're
Dude,
like I mean you have that's 20 people standing next to you.
that's my entire youth group. Like that's just weird.
It's too many.
Oh gosh.
There is too many to be had. And people do it and it's weird.
It is weird. I agree with you.
I don't even
But
like the way it looks. It makes it also really awkward, and the ability to like for like pictures and things like that. It's so
yeah.
many people that have to be like lined up, you know, horizontally to like
Hmm.
include in a picture.
Yeah, it's a lot of people.
You're gonna have like a your picture's gonna be so wide. It's just compositionally like it doesn't look good to have that many people.
I agree. I agree with you. Um, but no, it's exciting stuff.
Yeah.
Be
What
fun.
you been up to?
Um, BBS. Um,
Yeah.
which is like okay, it's fun. I enjoy it. I work at the church, so I get being a part of it, of course. But
Yeah.
like I was supposed to sit behind the computer and do sound. So and like press play for videos and stuff, just like so I could work as well throughout my day. And like I'm running all of games now. So like I'm just tired and like I have people helping. I have like students of mine helping, which is fun, but it's just like a lot and I'm just like some kids are just so don't want to play games. I'm like, this is fun. Like these fourth and fifth graders are just ruthless. They're like, I'm bored. And I'm like, you plan the game then. Like, I don't know what to tell you. And of course, like the preschoolers are just amazing because they're like kids and they think
Obviously, yeah.
playing with grass is a good time. And so it's like fine. It's like half an hour segments, but some of them like one group is like four people, and so we can't play the games we're trying to play because it's only four kids. And so we have to improvise, and it's weird and awkward, and it's like whatever. But like, yeah, it's just a lot. But then a couple other groups, it's fun. There's this girl. She there's like a preschool girl named Hadley. She's like is the sassiest girl in the world. Like I mean, full on. But she calls me coach. She goes, "Hey, coach," and it's the funniest thing in the world. Um,
That's hilarious.
there's another like first grader that she like steals. I wore a hat the last couple days because my hair was very long, and she would like steal my hat and wear it the whole entire time, which was cute. And then today there was this girl I was talking to because she was upset. She was sitting out the game. I went over, sat by her, and I was like, "Hey, what's wrong?" She's like, this guy, he cheated." And she explained it to me, and he clearly cheated. And I was like, the theme of today is forgiveness. And so I was like, can you forgive him? And she was so cute. Oh my gosh. She's like, I almost forgive him. And I was like, okay, like that's good. That's a good start. And she's like, I really would just need an apology from it was so adult like. It was like, she's like, I just need an apology for him. And so I sent her off. And I was like, okay. And so then I brought over the kid who I know I have a good relationship with him because I know his older brother. His older brother's a student. And I was like, hey man, I know there's some confusion. You did the wrong thing. It's okay. We can move on. We can have fun. But can you go apologize? And he's like, yeah, I can. And so he's like, who's the girl? I was like, it's Alexis. You see her? Okay. So he walked over, and Alexis is facing me, and so his back is turned towards me. And he goes over, and I'm watching this happen, and she like kind of looks, and she like glances at me, and then she looks back at him, and I could hear kind of overhear. He's like, "I'm sorry," and she's like, "Okay," and then he walks away, and it was so cute. I give the girl the thumbs up, and she winks at me. She's like. And I was like, that just made my day. It was so cute. It was funny. And then she's like, I forgive him. And I was like, good, I'm glad. But it was one of the better parts of the day. It was fun. So,
That's hilarious.
but I mean, we're just playing dumb games. Tomorrow we're playing dodgeball and over again, and they're just gonna throw balls at each other and we're gonna sit because we're tired. Um, so like that's what I've been doing in the mornings. Going to some movies last week or early last week. Um, I've worked. I'm trying to think what I've done. Oh, we had like a Friday night like laser tag mini golf thing, which was a good time with students. That was really fun. Um, yeah, that's pretty much it. Right, lock. like he locked his key. It's not in his car, but like his car key wouldn't unlock like the door, and so I helped him for like an hour and a half yesterday. We like stuck things in and then used wire and like pulled the thing up, and it was doing that yesterday, so all the things, but
Very
um,
nice.
not as good as week as you're having. You're about to propose, which is way cooler than vacation Bible school that I shouldn't even be at. Gosh, small churches, man, you get roped into everything. It's fun still. I'm not gonna complain. There's definitely worse things I could probably be doing with my day. So,
Yeah, for sure.
but it's good. I mean,
Setup mode is off. Just a moment while this device reconnects. Your Echo is ready.
if I had $1 every time,
Dude, that's so random.
and you guys get back, you guys get here Saturday, and Farmers Weddings next week. So it's probably important to say this episode comes out a week from now, whatever, a week and a day from now, on the 5th or 6th. Okay, so if you're listening to this after the 5th or 6th, great. I'm guessing between then and day, the week of the week of the 26th, like it'll be lackluster. Like we'll probably record an episode at the canal. I don't know if we'll record an episode next week because of all the things. You
Yeah,
guys will be
probably
back
not.
here. So we'll probably record the 12th and maybe release it like the 12th, possibly, but who knows? So we'll see. It could be lackluster, it could be the same, but just don't. If anybody listens, Jackson, if you're listening, congrats on being picked as a groomsman, and who knows when our episodes are coming out in the month of July. We'll just say that. Um, but yeah, so ah,
Sweet.
some pop culture.
Yeah, pop culture. Well,
Um, yeah, last week we talked about the sub, and I guess pointlessly talked about the sub because essentially they found the wreckage and the Navy knew that it imploded on descent on Sunday because they picked up something, and
yeah,
so they died.
yeah,
I don't know how else to say it. They did not feel any pain, which is good. It's
yeah.
the best news, but um yeah, I don't know. It's just why do it? Why go?
I don't know.
Why, or at least why go with them? I don't know.
Yeah, I have no idea.
So
But is what it is.
yeah, I mean, obviously, rest in peace to all the people. Like, I don't know what you think, but like, people are like, oh, they're billionaires, like they deserve it. Like, that's just so wrong.
Yeah, I mean, no one, no one
No one
deserves.
deserves to die at the bottom of the ocean. Like
Correct. I mean,
that, cause
the only thing I'll say is that the dude had it coming for him.
the CEO, not anyone else.
Yeah, no one else. The
No one
CEO,
else.
yeah, he had it coming for him when he's like, progress is breaking the rules. And he's like, you know, and
He
he's
was
pretty
arrogant.
arrogant. And obviously,
Yeah,
has a lot of issue. He has a lot of ethical issues also being sued.
yeah.
So, um,
But
but yeah,
like,
his decisions with the sub
so-
kind of had it
yeah, and
had it
like,
coming for him. But obviously, no one deserves to die.
no one deserves to die, especially like these people are like people are like, oh, they're billionaires. And I'm like, that's like if someone in Africa who's extremely poor sees us driving a car and getting in an accident, being like, whoa, they're rich, they deserve to die. Like, that's just so dumb. Like, money is like
Yeah,
all. perspective on what you have. Like most people that make above $50,000 a year are in the top 1% of the world. Do we deserve to die because we're rich according to everybody else in the world? No, that's just dumb. Like
Mm-hmm.
you can not like that they have money, but they didn't deserve to die.
Yeah. Well, I
CEO
mean,
is
it's more like
ridiculous.
it's not as much no one deserves to die. It's more everyone deserves to die.
Yeah.
I mean,
What?
it's more like that. You deserve to die. Like everyone, all these people saying that deserve to die just as much as every single person who went on that. So
Yeah. So our life is a gift. So, you
yes.
know, but we don't need to get into a full on theological discussion about it. But yeah, you're right. Everyone deserves to die. It's still very sad. It's I also think the Navy everyone being like the Navy should have said something. Like they were looking still. They didn't know like they did the right thing still.
Well, they don't.
Like
It's not even about. I mean, it's required. It's a rule. They can't.
yeah.
They can't report that something like that the sub imploded without visual
But
evidence that it did.
yeah. Like they're just doing their job. Like
Like it's just like part of their job description. Like they don't have a choice. They didn't choose not to release it.
I want to know what the knocking was though. Is that just lies? Like that's what
I
I
feel
want.
like that's just a lie, which is like crazy.
That's
Lying
the
is crazy.
that's crazy. Like the sonar picked up people, like just to give people hope. Like that's wild.
Yeah, that's messed up.
Yeah. Or it just heard something, which because there were so many sonars in the water, which is very possible too.
It's awesome.
But all right,
Yeah.
Superman Legacy. We got some casting news. So David Cornsweet and Rachel Brosnan have been cast as Clark Kent slash Superman and Lois Lane, respectively. You see what they look like? Did you see the pictures of them?
Yeah. I know what they
What
look
do,
like.
what do you think?
I think they're great castings.
I think they're great castings too. I'm excited. I keep seeing videos of well, I've seen a video of Rachel Brosnan on like The View and like her excitement about playing the character. It wasn't like, oh, she's just gonna phone it in. She like really was like, oh, this character is awesome. You know, looks like she knew what she was talking about.
Yeah.
And then freaking that David Cornsweet, he looks the part so well. And um, and he's got that type of energy that Superman
Hmm.
Clark Kent kind of carries. So
Yeah, definitely.
it's just Zack Snyder. So have you heard of like the new social media thing called like Blue Sky or whatever?
No.
You have to like get invited to it. You have to get invited to it, which is whatever. But he bluebirded. I don't know what he's called. He posted something about like the castings, and he's like, "This looks amazing. I'm so excited." And then his hashtag was Snyder versus over. And yet people are still just constantly like restore the Snyderverse, restore the Snyderverse. It's just annoying.
Yeah.
Snyderverse wasn't that good.
No, it wasn't.
It could have been great, but it just wasn't. Um, and then Alexander and Bill Skarsgård are on the short list to play Lex Luthor. I would want Bill Skarsgård. He's
Hmm.
the guy who played the villain in John Wick Chapter 4, and it was awesome. So,
Yeah. Very nice.
and then also a huge part of this Superman Legacy movie is Superman is coming into this new world where superheroes already exist. I don't know if you have any thoughts about that. I don't really have much. Cool, I guess.
Yeah. I
We'll
mean,
have some immediate castings possibly,
yeah.
but um, apparently Batman's a while from being cast, which is fine. I don't care, but.
Nah, it's fine.
Aubrey Plaza says Agatha Coven of Chaos is the most elevated Marvel material that's out there. Yeah. Um,
Absolute cap.
there's no way it's that good.
It's one, not possible, and it and two, it's not possible. It's just not possible. It's not going to be.
The show is made
It's
simply
I
because of a song that got popular.
I guarantee uh, it's like 3-star max.
Yeah, it'd be better than She-Hulk probably, but probably not by much. Yeah,
It's gonna fall apart for sure.
there's no way. Like it's interesting, I guess, but like if they introduce Mephisto, that'd be the only plus.
That would be the only plus. But it'd be such an awful place to introduce him.
I know.
Like if you need a side character to revive a show, like that character is not gonna be like that's like the perfect example is Daredevil and She-Hulk. He was
Yeah.
the reviving factor of She-Hulk, but it wasn't a positive appearance for him. Like,
Same with Book of Boba Fett.
yeah, because it was just not good. Like it was not a
Right.
good show. So when you put a good character into a good show, yeah, it made the show better, but it made his character also worse because you you're not putting him into a good situation. So it'd be the same thing, I think, with any big character reveal like that.
I agree with
If
you.
the show sucks.
I agree with you. Um, so we'll see. I do like Aubrey Plaza, so
Yeah, me too.
but Ari Aster, so he's the director of Midsommar, Beau is Afraid, and Hereditary. His next film is called Eddington. It's described as a Western noir ensemble movie set during the COVID-19 pandemic.
Yeah, I don't know if I understand the whole the whole vibe of the movie,
I
but
don't get it either.
I don't know how you get Western noir and set during COVID-19 unless you like dramatize it, like you
Traumatizes
really
it.
like yeah, like exponentially change the impact of COVID-19 from reality
Yeah. Because
to like make it
Ain't no
town vibe.
Westerners thought COVID-19 was a big deal.
Yeah. Well, it's
I
just
mean,
like I feel like the only way you achieve the Western noir and like that in a COVID-19 setting is like if you make it much more impactful and like kind of give it a ghost town vibe kind of deal.
right? Kind
Kind of
of
like apocalyptic.
like no, almost
Yeah,
with
similar.
whatever
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
town, kind of like
Yep.
that.
Yes.
Um, I mean, he's really good, but he's so weird. I was afraid was so weird. So like, I don't know.
Yeah.
You haven't seen it yet, but when you watch it, you're gonna be like, what the heck? But yeah, I like Ari Aster. I think he's a good up and coming director. It's just be interesting.
Yeah,
Um,
definitely.
he's like a modern M. Night Shyamalan. Um, an Among Us animated series is in the works, apparently. You knew it was coming, but like,
It's gonna be
why?
so bad.
Like, but what's the premise? You're just gonna have all these stupid things doing like it's just dumb.
Well, I mean, it's just gonna be. I mean, it's either. I really don't know. And maybe it's gonna be a comedy or something. Um,
Already
and if it's not, I mean, it should have just been. It should have just made a live action show of it.
like a reality TV show.
No, just like taking it away from the kid vibe, and like they're just supposed to be astronauts. Like they're just wearing spacesuits. So you just stick these people on a you just stick these characters onto a
Just a
spaceship
murder mystery
and
on a space
they have
station.
I mean the whole point is like of like the task thing is like roles and things like that to know that you're like not sabotaging that kind of thing
Mm-hmm.
and you just have one person who's sabotaging like a villain. I mean, it wouldn't be that crazy to
You literally just
drown
gotta
the
make a
idea.
space version of Knives Out.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And but the problem is that it shouldn't be made at all. So
You're not wrong at all. I don't know why we're getting it. I don't know why we get a lot of things, I'm not gonna lie. Um, a video from the set of Venom 3 shows Tom Hardy's Eddie Brock in the same shirt that he was wearing in No Way Home post-credit scene. Again, like,
well, I mean, the No Way Home post credit scene picks up from the Venom ending, correct? Venom 2. So when people say Tom
no, I don't.
Hardy's
Does
Eddie
he?
Brock was, yeah, because do you not remember that?
Oh, you're right. Yeah, because he goes
The
to.
post credit for Venom and No Way Home are like they could be like one thing. Like
Mhm.
they pick up off of the Venom one. And
Right.
so when these people say Tom Hardy's Eddie Brock wearing the same shirt that he's wearing in No Way Home, just means Tom Hardy's Eddie Brock is wearing the same shirt that he's wearing at the end of Venom 2.
Right. He's just at the beach.
So
I
it's
just.
like it really could mean absolutely nothing.
Well, doesn't he get? Doesn't he get transported into a different universe?
Yeah, but wasn't he wearing the shirt though?
Yeah. But if he's wearing the shirt, how is he in now the Sonyverse again?
Don't know. I mean,
What?
I'm assuming he got sent back. Well, I mean, he did get sent back or whatever, but
Yeah. Weird. This is so weird. Those movies suck.
yeah, they do. I don't know why we're getting
It's a shame. Tom Hardy's
a third
good.
one.
I like Tom Hardy a lot. Um,
Yeah.
and then Evan Peters has been cast as the villain in Tron 3. I like Evan Peters.
Jared Leto.
Yeah, Jared Leto's the star of this movie, which sucks so bad. Doesn't matter who you cast, it's freaking Jared Leto. Oh gosh, so bad. All
Yeah,
right,
Jared Leto sucks. So
yeah.
yeah,
Tron is. I haven't watched Tron Legacy in a long time, and I really don't
neither
have
have I.
any interest in doing so. I know there's a
No.
huge fan base of like Tron stands, but I'm not one of them.
I'll go on the ride.
Yeah, that looks fun. That looks fun.
That's about it.
Okay, trailers. First one we got is called Drive Away Dolls with a lot of people
It
in
does
it.
have a lot of people.
Margaret Qualley and some other chick are like the two leads. Um, Margaret Qualley, who's great, and Geraldine Viswanathan. And then Matt Damon's in it and Pedro Pascal.
Hmm.
What do you think?
I think it looked all right,
Yeah, it
to
looks
be
like
honest.
fine. Yeah.
I think it looked like probably like a 3-star movie. I just don't think that. I think that they're doing a little bit too much of a little too much with it. That's
Yeah.
just not going to hit. It's not going to hit. I don't think.
I just don't know how like they have Pedro Pascal and Matt Damon in this movie. Matt Damon is in Air and Oppenheimer this year, and he's in Drive Away Dolls.
Well, it's because
Like,
he's not in Drive Away Dolls. He's a face in Drive Away Dolls. I
yeah,
guarantee they're both in barely any of this movie.
yeah, you're probably not wrong. Who's okay? I'm trying to look who working title films. Weird. I was like, who's funding this movie? Anyway, yeah, weird. They're probably not gonna. I mean, Matt Damon's for sure not going to be in this movie at all.
Yeah, no, he's not going to be in it barely at all.
And Margaret Cole is the white chick, but she Um, he was really good in that Sanctuary movie that I watched.
Oh yeah, yeah,
But this just looks kind of funky. She's got a really bad accent. The
yeah.
Texas Southern accent's really bad.
Like really bad.
Really, really, really bad.
Like really, 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 really bad.
Oh gosh. Yeah. It's directed by one of the Coen brothers.
Mhm.
Like they make bad movies alone, so it doesn't surprise me.
Yeah,
We got a full Five Nights at Freddy's trailer. I think
yep.
this looks gas.
I think it does too. I don't think it'll be the most crazy thing ever, but I
No.
think I'm gonna enjoy it like it's the most crazy thing ever.
Yeah, it looks really fun. I'm here for the return of Josh Hutcherson.
Yeah,
I'll take it. Um, but no, I think it looks fun. I think it looks scary. I don't know how scary, but I think I'll watch it. So probably not that scary.
yeah. I don't think it's gonna be that. Like, it's not gonna be gory. I don't think, and like that terrifying. They don't the animatronics. They didn't like spice them up to make them look like
Yeah.
more adult scary. Like it's very grounded to the game. Uses the
Hmm.
um same music, which is awesome. Uses
Right.
like there's scenes like when he's going through the video cameras and he's like swapping through them all. They're like exact replicas of what security cameras look like in game. Like
Right.
it's
It's
pretty
cool.
fire.
It is cool. It's really cool. I'm excited for it. It comes out this
I am too.
Halloween. I think it'll be on Peacock and theaters. I think it'll go both. But I don't know. Um, we have peacocks.
Yeah.
Shout out Grandma, who's never gonna know we have her peacock. But Bird Box Barcelona. Um, we've talked about this. I think the last time we talked about this, I didn't watch the trailer. This looks way better than the first one.
Yeah.
Like a lot better. It's like there's a villain that's trying to get the people to do this. The explanation, it feels way more like I knew that the whatever the thing is, it makes you see your worst fear. But this feels like way more like this is what the movie's about versus like
Hmm.
this kind of almost like oh it could be this thing. Just don't look. And
Yeah.
there's like no
Yep.
big actors besides Diego Calva, who is in Babylon, who's amazing. So
Yep.
I'm excited. Ish. Like it's probably not gonna be amazing, but I could see it being like a 4-star movie.
Probably. Yeah.
Um,
Speaking of 4-star movies, we can not talk about the next one.
The Dive.
Yeah, The Dives is another movie where no one wants to watch it for more than 20 minutes.
Dude, The Dive is 47 meters down with no sharks.
Correct.
Unless there's gonna be sharks, which would make it more interesting. But
It's not going to be. It looks like the most pointless movie I've ever seen be made.
why? You already made this movie. It's called 47 meters down.
And 47 meters down two and what
47 meters
fall?
up.
Is that what it's called?
It's
Yeah,
called
it's called
the
fall or whatever.
It's called Fall. Yeah.
Yep, 47 meters up.
It's just okay, but I see people talk online about these movies and they like love them. I'm like, you're not a real person. You're fake.
No, you can't be real.
You
You cannot
cannot
seriously
be.
look at this for an hour, over an hour and a half and say, "Wow, that was just a
That
great use of my
was-
time."
I don't even remember. I watched The Fall this year and I don't remember The Fall because The Fall was The Fall. I don't. Yeah, I'm gonna look what people say on Letterbox. Oh, is it called Fall or The Fall? I think it's called just Fall. Oh yeah.
So
Um,
interesting that they keep making these movies, though.
Yeah. They're like, oh, it's so dumb, but I love it. My review for
Yeah.
this movie is so funny.
What is your review?
Forgot to write a review, if that tells you anything. Oh gosh. But I wonder if there's a fall 2 coming out? No way.
Fall 2.
It's on
I think.
Letterboxd.
Oh no, I think people will make troll sequel things.
Oh, okay.
I'm almost positive because there's some movies that have like that are like from forever ago that have like the
Hmm.
next that have sequels or trilogy movies coming out that are like that were
Gotcha.
made like 12 years ago and have no intention of having another movie.
Right. Who's making this? Oh my gosh. It's the weirdest looking. Alright, anyway, movie looks bad. Really bad. I'll
Yep.
probably watch it because it looks really bad. But and then did you watch this one, Retribution?
No, I watched like 30 seconds of it maybe.
Okay, well, there's
So
basically
I know what it's about.
it's a Liam Neeson movie that if they get out of their seat, they blow up. Looks like a fine action movie. Whatever. I don't. It's fine.
Yeah,
People eat him
for
up.
sure.
People love Liam Neeson. Cool. I got no
Yeah,
qualm. I got no qualms. Whatever. Make your movie. It's fine with me.
exactly.
But alrighty, moving on. We got our top five. With the more I realize it, it's my favorite movies, which is kind of sad. But
Yeah.
um, that's just the style of movie I like, and I think it's the style of movie you like. But we'll go through it anyway. Um, our and maybe we'll actually probably go through
We got
honorable mention.
our most punchy top 5 title of all time.
Punchy.
Slice of life films, movies that make you think about your life purpose, emotional impact films.
Yeah,
Just rolls off the tongue
it
so
rolls
nice.
really rolls off the tongue.
I think
Yeah,
that might be
so
what I title. I think I might title our episode that. I'll be
Slice-
like slice of life podcast. Podcast that
oh,
makes like
think
life
about life
purpose,
purpose and
emotional
emotional
impact
impact.
conversations.
That's great. That's so good. Sometimes long titles and things works. Obviously, this not so much, but whatever. No, you have to title it that. That'd be so funny. All right. No, so we're talking about our favorite slice of life films. To define a slice of life is literally an example of what ordinary life is like. Um, so you'll get the idea when we start talking about them. But
Yep.
you want to kick us off?
I'll kick us off.
Yeah, let's hear it.
Yeah, my number 8. Starting it off with On the Count of 3.
It's a great one. Really, really
Um,
good.
underrated, underrated movie. Uh, which is why I included it.
Hmm.
Um, yeah, basically two buddies want to kill themselves but they don't. Like they basically just have second thoughts and like hesitations, and then they end up like going around doing stuff for an entire day and make a pact to like shoot each other at the end of the day.
Yeah,
That's like the kind of overview.
yeah. Goodness. I'm still like ordering and deciding, but I'll go at number 8. I have The Secret Life of Walter Mitty. Um, I think this is a movie that easily anybody that watches it, even if they like don't aren't very high on it, which we both are very high on it. Even if people aren't, they're like, wow, this makes me want to just go adventure the world, go do all these things, makes you think about life. definitely.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure. Um, yeah, my number 7, I have A Ghost Story.
It's another good one.
Um, it's like an observational. I mean, it's literally slices. It's slices of life. Like that's the kind of the premise of the movie. You like
Yeah,
skip around and look at these little pieces of um, life that are happening inside this house from a perspective of a ghost um, who's tied to the house and
yeah,
doesn't want to leave and all that. And yeah, it's pretty amazing.
it is pretty amazing. I agree. My number seven, I have um, just one of the most endearing movies I've ever watched. We watched in Hawaii for the first time, and when I was a senior in high school. And I have The Truman Show,
Mm,
starring Jim Carrey. Obviously, it's got a little twist to it, but it's still very much makes you think. Um, it's funny. It's so Jim Carrey's so good in this movie. Oh my gosh, such a good
yeah,
film. So I love it.
yeah, definitely. My number 6, my last one I mentioned I have is Her.
That's
Um,
a good choice.
it's a great movie. I don't know, it just screams slice of life films, movies that make you think about your life purpose, emotional impact films. So that's why I chose it.
Absolutely, absolutely, it does. Um, my last honorable mention. I feel like this might be higher on your list. I kind of want to change it, like swap it because it's definitely a slice of life film, but it's not as for me. But I have Beautiful Boy. Um, as in it is. I mean, Uh, it makes you think about like what you struggle with, like your brokenness, kind of that type of thing, and in relation, in a Christian sense, in relation to the love of God, obviously. So I've never been addicted to like crystal meth, like Timothy Chalamet was, but I've been, just as sinful per se. So, and
Hmm.
obviously Steve Carell plays this just the most beautiful father. It's so good.
Yeah, it's extremely good. So that's
So.
why I have it at my number 5.
I was like, I'd really be surprised if you didn't have it.
Yeah.
Um, my top, my into my five, I have a movie I think you'll have as well. Sorry, spoiler alert, but I have Driveways.
Hmm.
Um, and I was doing research on it. I want to say like a week ago, because I was about to start writing the devotional for our book,
Yeah,
and I was like, what's the angle? And I watched it again, and it's really about like who's your neighbor. Makes me think of the Good Samaritan story
definitely.
in the Bible. It's just so good. How the fact that nobody sees this movie is mind-boggling.
Yeah, it is. It's wild.
So
It's
good, so good.
hard to grasp. Yeah.
Yeah, really
Yep.
is.
So that's why it's my number 4.
Gosh, I'm just predicting yours. You just like them a little bit more than me. If this is your number three, I'm gonna laugh. Um, I have a movie about love and your purpose. It's the epitome of a right person, wrong time movie. But I have La La Land.
Mm.
Okay. It is obviously you love it. I love it. After I rewatched it last week, I it's moved up in my favorites list, my greatest list. It's moved up in all the lists. I think it's one of the it's close to perfect. I would say closer than I originally thought.
Oh yeah,
So,
for sure.
um, and we've talked about this, but we're going to talk about it a little bit later, I think, possibly. But it's the one of the best endings to any movie, in my opinion.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
Um, yeah, crazy ending. Um, obviously has a lot of elements that make you think about your life and your
yeah,
purpose.
yeah.
So, and definitely has an emotional impact. So, yeah, that's why it's my number 3.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, my number my number three. You want to guess?
Um, maybe it's either 3 or 2, I think, and Stand By Me.
No,
No, dang,
no.
I don't know then.
It's after it's After Sun. Um,
Okay, I didn't know how you put After Sun.
yeah. So, um, After Sun is obviously it's one of the most probably the movie that's impacted me probably second most, maybe third. Like these are all movies that impact me, but it's just literally watching these people live life, and there's like not a lot I can relate to, but it just makes you think about it.
Yeah,
So,
no, I definitely agree. Uh, it's definitely both of our, you know, both of our top movies. So the movie that we for our collective
hmm
favorite that we pick or whatever. So
yeah, yeah.
that's why it's my number 2.
Well, at your number one and at my number two, I'm just gonna take a wild guess. Unless I guess Interstellar could make you think about life, so I don't know. But I guess we said
Nah, it's
not.
definitely not Interstellar.
Okay, because we said like not like that kind of. But Good Will Hunting is my number two,
Yeah,
and I'm guessing that's your number one. It's hard not to. Robin Williams is obviously one of your favorite actors. I love him. Matt Damon's one of my favorite actors, and it's a whole movie about a guy's purpose and love, and it's amazing.
yeah, definitely.
Mhm.
Um, yeah, I mean, you're half right because I actually have 2 number ones because I didn't know
Oh,
which
you.
one to pick.
Oh, okay.
Um, so it's that Goodwill Hunting
Okay.
and The Secret Life of Walter Mitty.
Oh, duh! I forgot. I forgot that it's not there. Yeah, you
Yeah,
love that
yes,
movie. I
which I
love that
love.
movie
Yeah,
too. But
yeah.
um, and
So
my number one Stand by Me.
yeah, okay.
Um, but I just want to give like some honorable mentions because like to say like eight, like I have a list of 46 right now because this is the best subgenre in film, in my opinion. I don't know if you agree. I think you might, but it's just so good, especially for me and you who like movies with more like themes, I guess, than just like, wow, look at this cool explosion, you know? Um, what are some other ones you like?
Yeah, I mean, oh, let me look at my letterbox. I had a list, but then I got rid of. I mean, I had
Um,
extras for this list, and then I got rid of them. I mean,
Manchester by the Sea.
yeah, that one was on my extended list. Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind is a good one about uh, kind of relation. It's a good romantic one
Yeah.
about
Peanut Butter
hardships and things like that.
Falcon.
Yeah, Peanut Butter Falcon.
Sound of Metal is
I
a
would,
really good one.
yeah, I would argue also that Fantastic Mr. Fox is a good one.
That's on my list. Moonlight.
Moonlight,
Um,
Lady Bird.
yeah, Lady Bird. Do I have that on here? Oh my gosh.
Uh,
Lady Bird's an incredible movie. Some anime ones, Your Name, I believe, um, has that effect.
I think A
I
Silent
think.
Voice is probably the best animated one. I think for slice of life.
Yeah. Soul.
Yep, Soul's a good one.
Um,
Um,
honestly, Jerry's like kind of like that. Chef is really good. Moonrise Kingdom, Into the Wild, mid '90s, which is one of your favorite movies.
yeah, it didn't make my list because I just didn't feel as slice of life as it did like more just classic coming of age.
Yeah, totally. But
Um, Perks of Being a Wallflower, I think it's a good slice of life one.
Little Miss Sunshine,
Um, yeah, that's a great one actually.
that's such a
That,
good one.
that could have made my list, honestly.
Yeah, honestly. I watched a
Um,
couple slice of life movies this week that I'll talk about later, but
Marriage Story,
man, that movie's brutal, man.
it is brutal.
The new
And
Past
then
Lives
one,
movie.
oh yeah, I haven't seen that one.
hmm
Uh, one that's technically could be a slice of life movie, but not in the same style is is Hot Rod.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Oh
Uh,
gosh. Speaking of different
hilarious.
style, I would say Everything Everywhere All at Once is a slice of life in a sense.
I think
Makes you
it does have a pretty good slice of life element.
about
It's
time too. That movie's incredible.
yeah, I think the only problem is that it uh then you stick this whole like multiverse thing on top of it. It makes
Right.
I think it makes it just takes away from the groundedness, what makes it hard to think it's a slice of life film.
Right.
I've seen you haven't seen this movie, but Nomadland,
Uh-huh.
um,
Columbus, right, too.
yeah, Columbus
Mm-hmm.
is a good one.
Yeah.
The animated movie Flea,
Oh, even Someone
that
of the
was
Gods that we both
yeah,
watched recently.
there's a lot, dude. I mean,
It's the best
Tick
film.
Tick
It's the
Boom.
best. It's the best subgenre. I can't be convinced otherwise.
No, that's facts.
It's so good. It's so good.
Yeah,
It's literally the reason I like movies, I think. Like I love a lot. I'm pretty well rounded, besides maybe horror, but that's got to be the reason that I got into movies. Like after watching like Good Will Hunting and like that was the biggest one. I was like, wow, this is actually amazing.
yeah.
All right.
Well,
So last week we did movie tag, and people listening, maybe you had fun, but we had a lot of fun. So we're doing it again. Um, where we come up with our combined favorite or best of a certain subgenre, question, category, movie thing, if that makes sense.
yes,
Oh my gosh. Alrighty.
yes, sir.
What's our first one?
Our first category is favorite film bro movie.
Okay.
So very pretentious.
Eh, So when I think of film bro movies, we could go um there's Taxi Driver,
Yep.
Fight Club, Pulp
Mm-hmm.
Fiction,
Yep.
um Blade Runners, film bro, Reservoir Dogs is probably film bro, Whiplash is probably film bro.
Definitely.
Is there any of those that are sticking out to you?
I would say Pulp Fiction or Fight Club.
Um, which one do I like more? I need to rewatch Fight Club, but I think I like Fight Club more.
I have it rated higher.
All right, let's do Fight Club. Beautiful. Okay. Getting spicy. What is an overrated animated movie?
Let me go to my animated movie rankings. Let me just think about a movie that Mag likes. Um, let's see. Overrated. I mean, it's not like
Oh,
there's
I
one
have an
that's not
answer.
super overrated. Um,
I feel like I have the
but it's
perfect answer.
what do
What
you
what do you
have?
think? What are you thinking?
Well, I was just gonna say this isn't like it's not super overrated. But I think it's overrated in the sense that people attach the entire series to the first movie and claim that the first movie has to be the best one. And it's Toy Story.
I think the first Toy Story is the best one.
I think the second one's the best.
Really?
Yeah.
I think it goes two, three, then one. I need to rewatch them, so that could really change. But um, what
What's yours though?
I was gonna say Up.
That's facts, yeah. That's highly overrated.
Because Up is good, but like, what is the most memorable part of that movie is the first 10 minutes, and everyone's like, oh, this movie's amazing. Like, no, you just like the first 10 minutes of the movie. Like, what's the rest of the movie? What's the name of the villain? I know it, but like, Like you don't know. It's forgettable. It's a forgettable
He
movie.
he is completely forgettable.
Do you know his name?
The movie's not that great. No, I
No,
don't
it's not.
remember his name. I know that he's like some foreign name.
Charles Muntz.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Most rewatchable.
Okay. This is hard because
Yeah, I'm trying to think what I mean, trying to make it a little bit unique from the last one because I think if
yeah, I don't want
most
to try to. I want to try not to
rewatchable,
use what we used. Um.
I don't know if we used. That's not. Um, yeah, we did.
Well, what were you
Um,
thinking?
I guess we didn't use. I could consider this my most rewatchable, but
What?
um, I could say the Revenge of the Sith.
Hmm.
Um, but I was wondering if we'd used any of the Star Wars movies, which we used the whole OG trilogy as our favorite trilogy. So,
Oh, right. Um.
um,
Honestly, like I could put National Treasure.
yeah,
Um,
I
because
definitely
that
don't
movie.
rewatch it that much.
Yeah, I wanted it to be something that we both would likely. Um. What's a good one?
Uh, let's just pick. You know what? There's the most rewatchable genre. Uh, so let's
It's
just pick one from that
comedy.
genre. Yeah, it's comedy. So we
Yeah,
could
it has
do
to be.
Hot Rod. We could do Hot Rod.
Oh, yeah, that's good. Let's do Hot
Sweet.
Rod. Good one. All right. The best movie that we will never watch again. I have a clear answer here.
All right, I want to hear it.
The Lighthouse.
Yeah, that's definitely true. It was
Um,
an odd movie. to say the least.
it's brilliant. Like it's so good, but like I don't ever want to watch it again. The only one I can ever think of other. I'm trying to think if there's another movie I just don't want to watch again.
I mean, there's ones I mean, there's a bunch of movies I would never watch again that are just like so like I probably wouldn't watch All Quiet on the Western Front again. Just
Yeah,
'cause
I just haven't seen that.
it's a very long movie. I probably wouldn't watch Silence again also because it's a very long movie.
I probably would
Um,
watch that. Really don't know if I'll ever watch The Joker again.
I've already watched it multiple times, so I can't say that.
Dang. I probably The Lighthouse. Probably the best
Yeah,
answer for us.
let's say Lighthouse.
It movie's so good, but so unbelievably uncomfortable.
Yeah, very much
Oh,
so.
um,
All right. Well, next one we got is film that makes you cry the most.
oh, did we use?
I
Did
think
we
we
not?
did.
No, we didn't use it. What were you thinking?
Oh, we did.
We did. I was probably thinking the same thing.
Beautiful Boy.
Yeah, easily. Oh, go ahead. Oh, that movie is just yeah, that's heartbreaking. We've already talked about it so many times, but man. Okay. Great concept, terrible execution. What's a
Hmm.
really good idea that just sucked?
I don't have anything that you have something that comes to mind right away.
Not right away. I'm trying to think. I think if there's something like recently that I watched. Um,
Um, let's see. Hmm. Don't Worry, Darling.
That's good. That's really good. Because I think
Concept carried it extremely hard, and
concept was
obviously,
great.
Florence Pugh. Also the 40-year-old version, I think, was a great concept. Terrible execution. It's way too long.
I don't think it was a terrible execution. Also, here's another one I could think of, but like the Percy Jackson movies.
Yeah, I wouldn't say
But
that though, because the concept's a book, and the
that's a good
concept
point.
had perfect execution in the book.
Right, you're right, you're right, you're right, right.
Yeah, I mean, I would say whatever. What was it? Yeah, that's why I can't remember what it was now.
What did you
Don't
say?
Worry, Darling.
Yeah, I'd say that. That's really good. That's a great answer. All right, next one.
Fave theater experience.
Okay.
We
Should we
used
do?
we used our one.
We did?
The we used Top Gun Maverick last time.
Oh, because that's probably our favorite theater experience together, I guess.
Yeah,
I
probably.
mean,
Actually, nah. It's
did we watch that together?
no, but it's gonna be both. I mean, it'd be our. I
Did
actually we might have watched it together, but
did
um,
you like Endgame's theater experience more than No Way Home's? Because we haven't have we used No Way Home? Because I'd be fine with using No Way Home too.
mm, did we? Well, one. Yeah, first. Did we? No,
We didn't.
no. It's Endgame or No Way Home.
I don't. I'm indifferent. I mean, I probably enjoyed it. No Way Home more, like theater wise, but because it felt. I mean, but also Endgame was like insane
I
too.
don't know.
So
Yeah, I don't
I,
think it was more than Endgame, to be honest.
Endgame's great with me. Oh, we need to change this. We already did this. Think of a category.
Uh,
Oh, are you ready? Best book
uh,
adaptation. And we viewed Lord of the Rings.
yeah, that sucks. Best book adaptation.
Narnia comes to mind.
I know there's a Miyazaki Studio Ghibli one that was book based, I think.
Howl's Moving
Actually, I
Castle.
like a bunch of them are.
Dune.
So I
Um,
think this is probably one of the easier ones to do.
well,
Grave of
there's
the
a lot of
Fireflies.
movie. Yeah, there's a lot of
Uh,
movies.
yeah, Howl's Moving Castle, Kiki's Delivery
There Will
Service.
Be
I haven't seen that
Blood.
one though yet though.
American Psycho is a book.
All right,
Psycho is a book.
movies based on books. I don't, I don't want to go to Netflix.
The Jungle
The
Book.
God, The Godfather.
The
Was
Godfather. It is technically.
Fight Club was a book too. That's kind of crazy.
I think we have our answer. Yeah, we do have our answer.
What is
Oh,
it?
wait. Do we have? I know my answer. Unless we've written it, I don't think we have. Um, Stand by Me is based on a book.
Huh?
Stand by Me is based on a book.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. Yeah.
Like so is like Shawshank Redemption. So like you can pick what you want to do there because obviously Stand by Me is my favorite, but um So I would say we should do Shawshank or Stand By Me. Because Shawshank's also based on, which is crazy.
Yeah, on Stephen King.
Yeah, the dude produced so many good bangers.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. Yeah, let's well here. Yeah, okay. Yeah, let's do Stand By Me.
You love to see it. Okay. Next one is a film you love but won't recommend. Um,
Mm,
I think I know what I would do now, but you haven't seen it, so we can't do it. Um,
what is it?
Asteroid City.
Um,
Like it's like the perfect answer in my opinion.
love but wouldn't recommend. Uh, I would honestly, to like the people that I would recommend movies to, I do have a movie I would not recommend.
What movie?
Marriage Story. I don't think I'd talk to people who would have any opinion other than that was stupid. It was so sad the whole time.
Mm, that's a good
I
point.
think it's possible.
I think that or oh, what's it called? Honestly, like Babylon.
Yeah, I think that's a good
Nah,
one, but I also it wasn't like my favorite movie because of the reasons that I wouldn't recommend it to anyone.
yeah. No, let's do that.
So
Marriage Story is an incredibly hard movie to watch. Okay. Next up.
film you do recommend because it's a safe bet. Nice. What is
The
the
safe
safest?
the safe bet part changes things, obviously, a little
Yeah,
bit. Um,
you gotta find a very general audience type of movie, something that's pretty easily digestible.
um, honestly, like it's not a superhero movie, then like Truman Show, I think's a pretty safe bet. Um,
Yeah, I think that's a good one.
or like any
I think
rom-com.
I think yeah. Another one I was gonna say is How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. I think that's a safe bet.
That's a safe.
Super
I
easy to watch, and even people who don't necessarily enjoy rom-coms, it's a fantastic movie. Another good one is Knives Out.
I'd be okay with either of those.
I feel like including How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days.
Yeah, that's a great one.
About
All
as
right.
punchy as our top five title.
Favorite Wes Anderson.
Yeah,
I okay, by the way, I'm gonna talk about this since I rewatched Asteroid City. I think it's my favorite Wes Anderson movie.
really.
Yeah.
I mean, right now I'd say my favorite Wes Anderson movie is Fantastic Mr. Fox.
Yeah, I thought it was Grand Budapest for the longest time, but after I need to still do it in Letterbox, but after I'm gonna reevaluate, I think it goes Asteroid City, Fantastic Mr. Fox, and then Grand Budapest.
Yeah,
Then
mine's. I mean, they're
Rushmore.
yeah, Fantastic Mr. Fox and Grand Budapest are like 4 places apart in my list, but
We
Fantastic
can
Mr. Fox above.
we can
Yeah,
use it. We use his character, but whatever. It's not the same thing. All right, this is interesting.
a movie you will not watch.
Um,
I'm just gonna do a little prediction here and say Fast and Furious 23. Probably not gonna watch that one.
if I'm alive, I might
But
watch it.
if we want to talk
Um,
about it, I'm gonna say off of we can go really recent. I can tell you right now, I'm not gonna watch The Dive ever in my life.
and I probably will. Jenna likes those type of movies, so like I probably will. Um, I'm trying to think of an acclaimed movie that I just probably won't watch. Oh, I don't. Have you watched Inside?
No.
I feel like I had to watch it during COVID to like appreciate it because it was like a COVID thing. But I think I have the right answer. Hamilton.
Hamilton. Yeah, I think that's valid. I don't
I
think I'm gonna watch
really
that.
don't think I'm ever gonna watch it.
I don't have any
I
desire to
don't
watch it.
care how good it is. All right. Alrighty. Overrated superhero movie.
Black Panther.
W. Okay. Is that our answer?
I'd be fine with it.
All right, that's fine with me. Um, best Christian movie.
Yeah.
Probably Silence. I know it's
Yeah.
Catholic, but same difference.
Yeah. I would say it's probably the one that we both seen. I haven't seen First Reformed. I don't know which one you think's better.
I think Silence is better.
Um, okay, well there you go. I haven't
Um,
seen like
Jesus Revolution.
yeah that, but the last gosh Temptation of Christ.
I've never seen that either. Apparently,
So I can't really.
people don't like it, so I really don't know. The least rewatchable.
Did we already have this?
What?
Least
Least
rewatch.
rewatchable?
Oh
No.
no, we didn't. We huh.
Made it most rewatchable.
Yeah, okay. Interesting. Least rewatchable. I mean this
2001.
yeah, I'd
That's
be
too
fine with
good.
2001, but
Ah,
it's a really good movie, so it's like
yeah.
hard.
Um, what's just unbearable to watch? Because it also has to be like really bad. I feel like, or like semi bad. Avatar 2.
I still haven't seen the whole thing.
That's funny. You fell asleep.
Oh, least rewatchable, Snyder Cut.
Oh yeah, I love the movie, but the movie's freaking 4.5 hours long. Okay, what's next?
Film that makes you laugh the most. Uh, we we already used Hot Rod.
Napoleon Dynamite.
I would say Napoleon Dynamite.
Put it in there. All right, here's gonna be tough because we've used so many movies. A sequel that's better than the original.
Sequel that's better than the original. This is a question for Google.
Have you seen um 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 um, um we could do Toy Story 2. Have we used The Dark Knight? Because that's the answer. That's like,
I don't think we have. That's a great answer.
oh, that'd be
Technically,
the
Fury Road is also,
tech. I think I'd say Dark Knight over Fury Road, but
and also the Top Gun Maverick. But we use
well,
that.
we used that. Yeah,
Uh,
Top Gun Maverick is a movie that's a sequel that's miles better than the original.
yeah.
Like it's not even
Spider-Man.
close.
Spider-Man 2.
We used that though. Oh, Spider-Man 2.
Yep.
I'd say The Dark Knight.
Yeah, I would agree.
Cool. Dark Knight.
Comfort film.
Um, what's a
Hmm.
comfort film?
Good top 5 comfort films certainly.
We did at some point. I just don't know what my ranking is.
Um, it was a long time ago. Can we do it again? We did.
We did it twice.
Oh, I know. No, we did.
Oh.
It was a part of our top fives.
Oh, there we go.
We did
Um,
it season 2, episode 13. That was so long ago. I thought we did one way more recently. I think we just did maybe we did a question that was a one-star comfort movie, I
yeah,
think. Um,
I never know.
I think I'd say I like Fast and Furious 7 comfort movie.
Yeah,
Um, but the only ones I have
Narnia.
on my comfort movie list is I really think I don't think they could be my comfort movies. There's no way. That's what I chose.
Um, Little Miss Sunshine is a comfort movie.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
The Amazing Spider-Man.
Yeah, I'd be down for that one, obviously.
I'd say TASM.
That's a good one.
All right, let's do it.
No, I don't think there's anything else. Cool. Um,
This is great. A bad movie you love.
Bad movie you love. Okay, well, we're just gonna sort
Um,
my favorite
that's
movies
what I'm
from
doing.
lowest average rating. We got uh Shark Boy and Lava Girl, Dark of the
That's
Moon, uh
all
Dude,
the high
Where's the
school me
Car?
all the high school musicals.
Yeah.
All right, any of those work. Dude, where's my car's up there?
I know, it's so funny.
Um,
I mean, Cheaper by the Dozen's also down pretty far.
oh, that's good too. All right, you pick it. I'm good with whatever.
Oh, that's hard.
Hmm.
Did we use? I don't think we did, but yeah, I'd say let's go with Cheaper by the Dozen.
Cool. Alrighty. Um,
Best acting performance.
this sucks because I have my clear one, but you
Yeah,
haven't seen it,
yeah.
which just pisses me off. Um,
Oops.
I know. I was thinking the same thing.
I
You thinking
really love, which I don't think you've seen this movie.
what?
Um, I really love Christian Bale as in American Psycho. Patrick
Yeah.
Bateman. Patrick Bateman's the goated character.
Have you
We
seen One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest?
no.
Um
I think that Jake Gyllenhaal and Nightcrawler is really good.
I honestly De Niro and Taxi Driver.
Yeah, that's a great one.
Um or Marlon Brando and Godfather.
Yeah, that's true. I I like De Niro,
De
honestly.
Niro? Yeah. Oh, you got it. All right. Movie that changed your life.
Movie that changed my life.
I mean, all these.
Dude,
Have we done this? Have we done this? Have we done this?
I don't know, have we?
Secret Life of Walter Mitty.
Did we not do it last time?
Nope.
Yeah, we did. Uh,
We did?
T Slow M, underrated.
Oh, dang. Dang.
Unfortunate.
Unfortunate is true. No Way Home. Like changed my life in some way. Of course, let's see. Mm,
Oh gosh, dude, difficult one. Running out of movies.
I know, changed my life.
To change, yeah, change my life. It's a big
Um,
statement.
because I think the movies that have changed my life, like actually, we've already used.
Yeah, I would have to agree. Um,
Have we used After Sun? I'd say that changed my life.
did we?
If we should put that if we haven't used that.
No, we
We
haven't.
used it. We used this favorite film ever. Of course we did. Someone shoot
Did
me.
we?
Yeah, it's the very first one.
Oh, I didn't scroll up all the way. It was on two separate pages. That sucks. Uh, uh, um,
Mm,
life-changing movies. Trying to think of and find your movies.
um, Shawshank.
Yeah,
I
did we
was
not
young.
put it for anything?
I don't think so.
I'd be down for that.
Or Passion of the Christ. I would say that.
I haven't seen Passion of the Christ.
You haven't seen Passion of the Christ?
No,
That's like the Jesus movie.
it's
Okay.
obviously not the Jesus movie, so we didn't even
It's
pick it.
well, it's not the best Jesus movie. It's just the Jesus movie. It's just that movie's probably changed my life the most. I'd go Shawshank probably then,
Okay, let's do it.
or 2001 in the sense of how much it changed my perspective on movies, maybe. But Shawshank's. Oh,
We used 2001 for cinematography also.
okay, good. All right.
Shock Shank.
I have an answer for favorite active actress.
I'd say Emma Stone.
That's what I was gonna say. Beautiful.
Emma Stone.
Emma Stone. Really rolls off the tongue. Um, did we do this already?
Top of the watch list. I don't think so.
No, we did like I'll watch it someday. So what's at the top of our watch list? Yours has got to be Asteroid City.
Yeah,
Um,
Asteroid City is definitely up there. I don't know if it's the top of my watch list though. Let me go to my watch list and then
are you doing like literally top of the watch list? Or
no.
like, okay. Yeah.
Schindler's List. There Will Be Blood. Apocalypse Now.
Um,
I think those are all higher. I would say
Schindler's,
Apocalypse Now is pretty high, and Schindler's List is really high.
it's either one, Schindler's List or Apocalypse Now. Whatever one we pick has to be the movie of the week next week, so choose wisely. And
Well, which one can we watch?
Apocalypse Now is on Max, Schindler's List is on Peacock.
Is Apocalypse Now on Max now?
It was.
Schindler's List is on nothing.
And Apocalypse Now is now on nothing. Lovely. Um, it was just on
Apocalypse
something.
Now wasn't on when I went to watch it. 2 months ago. It was not on anything,
Okay, well,
and it's
never
still not.
mind.
So we can't watch either of them.
So pick something else. I really want to watch Ikaru. Um, but that's really long.
Yeah, that is very long.
I
So
really.
instead of that, I think maybe we should watch As I Was Moving Ahead. Occasionally, I saw a brief glimpse of beauty, which is only 285 minutes.
Oh, easy. That's light. How about this is at the top of my watch list. Rear Window is on the top of my watch list.
I wouldn't say it's on top of my watch list, but I think it could be on top of my watch list.
Okay, what's another one on the
Uh,
top of your watch list?
Inglorious Bastards.
Well, that's not on anything.
Yeah, it's on Tubi and Amazon.
That I've been trying to watch this movie for ages. That's it, right there. That's the movie, Inglourious Bastards. And then best
Best ending
ending
to a
to a
movie.
film. And we can't use La La Land.
Ugh. Worst ending to a movie, Revenge of the Sith.
Oh, by the way, Jenna just texted me. If you want pictures when you propose, if you do it Wednesday, Jenna can take pictures with her dad's professional camera.
Okay, well, I already have Jackson doing it. He
Oh,
wants to do it, so,
okay.
unfortunately. I mean, but if she's on it, but it's not like I'm not paying him or anything like that. So if she wants to take pictures also, she can very much. They can both take pictures. Like it's not
Okay.
gonna matter.
Right.
And I mean, that'd be great. He wanted me to bring Dad's DSLR though because like he wants to have his camera's not the nicest.
Oh, I know the best ending. I know it. I know it. I know it. Let's please tell me we haven't
So
used it. I'll tell her.
I also have one.
What's yours?
7.
I was gonna say the Truman Show.
We just used the Truman Show, didn't we?
I thought we didn't. We were going to, but we didn't use it. We were gonna use that for most
Nice.
rewatchable. Or
That is true.
a film you
Comfort.
yeah. They're both good, obviously.
Okay, yeah.
Whiplash is Whiplash.
Did we not use that already?
Oh, we might have.
We had to have used Whiplash. There's no way.
We haven't.
Okay, well I guess it's that.
That's got to be Whiplash in that case. Sweet. Round two complete.
I don't think there will be a round 3 unless you start reusing movies.
It'd be really hard. It'd be really,
Or
really hard. So,
yeah,
we are at a hour 39. We got a couple more things.
let's
Just
get through it.
briefly go through what we've been watching so we can talk a little bit about our movie of the week. I'll start. Um, Slow week for me. I watched Bridge to Terabithia Wednesday night. I felt like crying apparently. It's obviously it's not an amazing movie, but obviously it means a lot to me. Jen and I
Mm-hmm.
watched High School Musical 2 last night because she's like, let's watch the best High School Musical movie. And I said, that's High School Musical 2. Without question.
I
Um,
question.
you think 3, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, 2 or 3 is fine. If you think it's 1, you're weird. Um,
I'd agree with that.
uh, yeah, I love 2. I wrote the most in-depth review for High School Musical 2. For such an unnecessary reason. Oh, phone, shut up. Um, I watched Minari. Can you hear the phone?
No.
Still no? W microphone. Well, I watched Minari, which is like this slice of life film. Steven Yeun is starring. It's about this immigrant family trying to live the American dream. There's devastation, there's heartbreak, there's oh my goodness, such a good movie. Amazing. It's free on YouTube right now. I recommend you watch it. Um, Last night I watched Last Black Man in San Francisco, which was also so good. Jonathan Majors starring. It's just about this guy and his best friend trying to get this house that was the main character's grandpa's who built it, and it's just them living. It's visually captivating. The directions are made. Oh, it's such a incredibly made film. There's still a lot more I could say about it. Cinematography is like top tier. And Jonathan Majors is amazing. Also, forgot to mention, I was gonna add this. So after the NYPD started doing an investigation on the whole Jonathan Majors thing, after looking at video evidence and stuff, they arrested his ex-girlfriend
Oh,
for
really?
for physical abuse of him on him, which is huge. Anyway, um, then I watched some 2023 releases. I watched No Hard Feelings, Jennifer Lawrence. Um, Bad. Real bad. Um, like Jennifer Lawrence, I just can't stand. She's not funny. She's good, like other things,
Mm-hmm.
but she's not very funny. The guy who plays like this awkward teen is fantastic, but he's like the only thing I like. The jokes didn't really hit as much, and there's a nude scene that's just very uncomfortable.
Really?
Yeah. Um, it's not like a sexual thing or like it is simply they're like skinny dipping in the ocean and then these teenagers come and like try to take her clothes and Jennifer Lawrence runs out and literally like RKO's these kids and beats them up while naked. It was uncomfortable. I did not enjoy it at all. It was like here's the thing, it wasn't quick. It was like 2.5 minutes.
Wow.
I was like, didn't need this. There's a couple other funny moments that I did enjoy, but overall, I give it like a 2 star. Not a good movie. I watched Polite Society, which is like this kind of Indian Scott Pilgrim versus the World vibes movie, which so is super fun, but just not the best movie. And then I rewatched Asteroid City, which I think is absolutely brilliant. I think it might be Wes Anderson's best work to date. I've obviously said it's his like Magnus opum. And I think if it's still playing in theaters when you're here next week, like on Thursday or I guess Friday or something, like Friday morning, something, we should try to go see it because it's so good.
Yeah.
Because I will definitely watch it again. It's great. So
Very nice. Um, yeah. So I rewatched 2 movies and then watched all new movies.
nice.
Um, First one was Surf's Up.
I almost watched
Um,
that.
really,
Yeah.
it's funny. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's great.
Good movie.
So yeah, it was awesome. And I watched Top Gun Maverick again
Just
because
feeling
why not?
patriotic.
I just turned it on. So
It's so rewatch. That movie's so rewatchable.
yeah, it is.
Yeah, great movie.
And then started the new movies in order of what I watched. Pretty funny. I watched Goodfellas.
You could
Which
tell
is
what you were going for, and then what happened.
I watched Goodfellas, which was awesome. It's like
Yeah,
so good.
yeah,
It's a pretty long movie and um it's a pretty heavy movie. Uh really, really good though. Like
yeah.
really, really
It's
good.
it's
So,
Scorsese, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Um awesome movie. And then I was like I made my list of movies to watch or whatever that I wanted to watch and I was like, I don't really want to watch another serious long movie. So I watched Pop Star Never Stop Never Stopping.
What do you think?
It was really good.
Isn't it actually good?
Yeah, very good.
Yeah.
Um,
Hilarious movie.
like so funny.
Yeah.
So unbelievably funny.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah, it's awesome.
Hmm.
And then I kept watching it. Andy Samberg, so I watched Celeste and Jesse Forever.
I've never even heard of that.
Oh, really? It
Yeah.
was. It's a really good movie.
It's like a rom-com, right?
So it's like if you watched um, what is her name? Rashida. What's her last name? Jones. Rashida Jones. I think so. I think it's
Rashida
Rashida
Jones.
Jones.
She's from The Office.
Yes.
Oh,
It's basically if you watch Rashida Jones and Andy Samberg star in Marriage Story.
really?
Yeah. I'll read you my two like favorite reviews, which is well dot dot dot. This title is a effing lie. And then my second or my favorite comment is let's see, where is it? I was lied to the whole time. Celeste and Jesse are not forever.
That's funny. That's great.
The movie's awesome. I'll be honest. It has a 3.3 on Letterboxd. I think that's absolutely criminal.
Oh, wow. Interesting.
Yeah. I give it 4.5 stars. So
That's cool.
yeah, it was really good. And then I watched Intergalactic, animated movie. Um
Mhm.
Essentially um Kid Cudi's life animated.
Right, that's what I heard.
Um it's basically what I feel like. His character is literally just what you'd think he'd be like based on
Gotcha.
his music. Obviously he did the music for the
Right, which
movie.
is pretty good.
Um so yeah, I mean it was pretty good. I'd say it was it was a little horny for no
A
reason.
little. Oh, goodness.
Like uh they made it pretty sexual and graphic for no reason.
Oh, weird.
Like you like see like dudes' butts all the time.
Animated
Or, like
butts.
animated butts, and it's like really
So
it's just really
weird.
weird.
And it's like a
You
really
just like think
different
about the
animation
fact
style.
that like someone animated that. Someone like took time to shape Kid Cudi's animated butt.
That's funny. Yeah. That is kind
Yeah.
of weird.
So I think it would have been a lot better without, but it's still decent.
Yeah, I also
I think
watched
I gave
Raiders of the
it.
Lost Ark. I forgot to mention that,
Oh, nice.
which
Yeah,
is amazing, obviously.
I gave this 3.5 stars.
Nice. I gave Bridge to Terabithia 3.5, High School Musical 3.5, Minari 4.5, Lost Black Man I'm gonna give a 5. No Hard Feelings gave it 2, Polite Society I gave a 3, and then Asteroid I have a 5. So,
Nice.
in this movie of the week, dude, I can't believe I've never seen this movie.
I know it's so good.
It's so good. Oh my God, it was
And I've
so
like heard
good.
what it's about, but like I didn't even like actually. I never cared to anyone who like told me to watch it. I never like cared to what they said about it or how they described it, what they said it's about, or anything. So I
Dad
like
always said it
honestly
was
was
so
like
good.
really surprised about the premise and everything like
Well,
that. And it
as
was
a
like
kid, I thought it was like an ocean movie.
Well, I thought it was a spy movie. Let me be completely honest. I thought it was spies.
And it's just a heist movie
Yeah, and it was
with
really
like
good.
a fantastic cast.
So good.
Brad Pitt is incredible. Matt Damon is incredible. Clooney is just outstanding.
Oh, he's great.
Oh my
He
gosh.
I didn't expect him to, but he had the outstanding performance for
I don't
sure.
like Clooney very much. Like I'm not a huge Clooney guy.
Yeah.
And
Well, I'm not like a 45-year-old woman, so it makes sense.
it's true. He's good looking though for his age. I mean back then for sure, but for his age now he's still a good looking dude.
He is.
No, but like um it was just so well crafted. The story just progressed so well and like everything was just perfectly intertwined together.
Yeah, the progression was great. It was pretty awesome.
And like their whole like I don't know if it's considered a twist, but like I didn't know like how they I was like how are they getting this stuff out? And then like they rebuilt the vault. I was like, what?
Well,
This is
like,
crazy.
we knew they rebuilt the vault, but we didn't know that they used
Like
the
yeah.
replica to film it and then place it on the
Yeah.
CCTV screens,
It was
which was crazy.
just it was super satisfying, I think, because a lot of heist movies they try to make it so that they like get caught. I feel like it feels like there's that kind of resolution. But it was like the movie built up to this heist and then they walked away kind of into the sunset, I guess. Which was just so cool. Like I just
Yeah,
really appreciated it. Um, and who's the chick? I forget her name. She's in everything, but she was really good too. Um, but I
mhm.
like I seriously can't believe I had never watched this movie.
I know. Now I need to
Uh,
watch all of them because they're all supposed to be really good.
that's what I hear too. I'm like, gosh, there's so many. Um,
So yeah, 12 and 13 are supposed to be good.
not as good, obviously, but like
No,
still
not
good.
as good, but yes, I'm still excited to watch them.
Yeah, exactly. They have the same people.
I'm assuming plus more because it's
12.
11 people and then it's 12 people and then it's 13 people.
Yeah, the fact that like your
Uh,
backup, like your supporting cast is like Julia Roberts and Casey Affleck and even Matt Damon, Andy Garcia plays Terry, like, and Don Cheadle's in this movie. Can't believe I've
I
never
know
seen. This
it.
was one of the easiest 5 stars I've given in a long time. Like I didn't even think about it. I was like, this is instant. So that's
I
how
know
good. That's how good
it's
this movie
yeah,
was.
yeah, crazy.
Man, our parents really got good
So
movie taste. It's kind of
I
shocking,
know,
to be honest.
yeah, it's pretty wild.
So
But yeah, so
it
that was movie of the week.
was
Go
indeed
watch it. Um, well, long episode.
hour 53. I got things to do.
Me too.
I haven't
So
eaten.
without anything else, thank everyone for watching. And life's tough. Get out.